Well, let me let some tape get on to this here thing, because I've been getting cut off on my camcorder when I first start to speak. And it's really not the camcorder that's doing it, it's the program that I have on my computer when I transfer it over. So I need a little time. So while we're looking here, this is my stack of my summer finds of records. And those, I got them like this over here, because these got to be clean yet. I haven't even got around to cleaning these yet. And the rest of them have been clean, but this bit right here got to be clean, and I got it pinched over, and also I showed you those. But I did find some stuff today. Not the hats, I've already had those hats. Found some more records at the Veterans store. And the recording, I found some other things, and we're gonna go into that. But right now, I got the best of the Guess Who. I got the Cars. Shake It Up. I like that record, Shake It Up. Count Basie, Everything's Coming Up Roses. Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits. I might just have this already. Three Dog Night, Golden Biscuits. I think that's Golden Biscuits, yeah. Oh, look at that ear. And also, I got the Golden Hits of Jerry Lee Lewis. That was a great find. Cover's in bad shape, but that's okay. And I got, I always wanted this album. I actually had this album back in the 80s, as a matter of fact. And I had to sell it because I couldn't find a needle for my record player when the 90s came along. So that was one of the, out of my original set of my records, I had to sell a lot of my original records, man. And because I thought that like vinyl was dead, and they was forcing that horrible CD on us, and they weren't cheap neither. I was used to going into used record stores and get records for like $0.25, and you know, so they took all the fun away from it, from, you know, hunting for vinyl in the 90s. Basically, it was, you know, now just to go to buy records buy CDs, it doesn't have the same effect to me as when I went to a record store, and you had all the pretty big pictures and stuff. It just, people seem to have more interest when vinyl was ruling. It was much better. And the record industry, they should really check out that since they changed their format to the CD and stuff, and they made it want to make it so close to computerized music. Now people download it from off the computer and have taken the warmth of owning something like this, you know. And I found the Rolling Stones, Emotional Rescue. I mean, I really found some, you know, some cool stuff. I mean, I found some classic rock, old time rock and roll, a crooner. Crooner is Frank Sinatra, of course, and folk rock, which is Cat Stevens, and jazz, Count Basie's, and 1980s style. Emmanuel, check it out, the Cars, that's your thing, 80s music. Shake It Up. And the best of the Guess Who. So now I got something else that I want to show you that I found today. I found a General Electric tuner, and it also has inputs for auxiliary, so that you can play your CD player or play even this tape recorder that I got sitting here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, this is also an off the shelf for this here General Electric. So we got our finds, those records over there, and we got, the way I look at it is I got another freaking amplifier. And so, and here we go. Let's start this off with what this By the way, when I went to go try, this is AC bias. This is why I picked this one, because I was running around. I couldn't use the Radio Shack. I have several Radio Shacks I could use, but I says realistic. I said, let me pull out my General Electric, since this is a General Electric. I see a symbol. You know it. Yeah. So here we go. Now I'm going to push this down, and my live voice will go off, and we'll go off into the world of electronics. Let's go that groove way. Well, folks, hello to all my members of the Still Reigning Sweet channel. I am using a General Electric 3-way power shoebox, okay? I don't have my glasses on, and I do this all the time, so I can't, it's off the shelf anyway, but, and the reason why it's an off the shelf is because of course, you know, being Friday and everything, you know, I take a peep into the stores, you know, and sometimes there's stuff there and sometimes there's not. And this particular time, oh my goodness, the 5 for $1 had a receiver that was, oh God, it was like mine, but a different brand. You know, mine is kind of, my Pioneer is kind of new. New for me is that I've had it for 6 years. Okay, you see that works, okay? Now, the thing about this tape recorder is that I was going at it with a pocket knife, man. Good thing I got some sense going in my head and said, hey, fool, look at the eject button. You know, so I slip right out of there. You know, and let's do this here thing here. Turn on. Yeah, that hum is connected to these 2 speakers down here on the floor. I have no idea what kind of speakers those are. I got them at a garage sale some years back ago, and they have been serving me well. Let me make sure I got this going the right way. Yeah, like that there. Gotta clean the inside of that. So now we will hear the first sound. Well, we know what it sounds. I've recorded that on this machine here, this General Electric right here, because this one does not have a microphone. So let's see what my voice sound like on here. Okay, so I've had that Pioneer for 6 years, so that means it's new. It's on the birth of it was 6 years ago. So that's like the newest thing that I popped. Oh, maybe one of my turntables. I got one turntable that's new, and those are the only 2 new electronics I possess. As far as, you know, music and stuff like that. All the rest of it's like I think my Caliphon is one of my Caliphons is new. I bought it straight from the company. And I did a show on it, then off the shelf for it, and it's sitting among my it's stacked on top of one of my with the rest of my big deck like tape recorders. There's a Bell and Howell there underneath it, and there's a Sharp that's I've got like 3 different Sharps that are like decks, and all 3 of them are different. And what I'm doing here is I basically found some records, and probably we have looked at the records already, because that's what I tend to do. And I thought I got a good find. I got those at the Veterans store, not at the 5 for $1 store. But the old man there, who's 87 years old, he told I told him I had 9 records. He says, okay, I'll charge you $7 for the whole set. I says, you're the man. You know, every penny helps, man. And I was off on my bike and whistled on down the road to the $5 store with, like, you know, in my carry bag that I have on my shoulder and put it across, and it's like a messenger. People who deliver messages on a bike, they have like big bags that they can hold things. That's what I use, a big bag that can hold up to 20 pounds. And this other thing that I got was, I found a General Electric tape deck. It does not have the ability to record. It's probably pretty new, actually. Don't look like it had much use to it. It cost me $6.95. It comes with a graphic equalizer and balance. So let me see something here. Let me see. Let me check this out. Okay, let me make sure that thing is in the middle. I was looking at the equalizers, and so when I turn it on, so the balance here is for the left and right channel. So, okay, good. Because at one time I had it all coming out of one channel. Now that I got the lights on in here and stuff, I can see over here that the balance is over here and the graphic equalizer is over there, and there's a bass boost, and there's a high dubbing situation, and but no way to record. So that's why we're here listening to this on this old tape recorder. But we shouldn't be listening to this on this old tape recorder, because by now I have put it into this General Electric that has a tuner and also has outputs on the back to plug a CD in. So I can just I can plug a CD player. I don't have a CD player, actually. I have a DVD player. And I prefer to use DVD players because they last longer than CD players. When was the last time you had to go run and get a DVD player? You know, but how many times do you, if you bought a CD player back in the 90s, I can best believe it's all busted up already. So, like I'm saying, you know, they don't last. They're really made very poorly and stuff. I find they make the DVD players much better for some reason. I don't know why the CD players are total crap. That's another thing. CD players crap. Because every boombox that you try to buy, this one didn't even bother put one on. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, I have no idea when this was made, but I'm thinking maybe in the 90s sometime, you know, this thing here. So, because it don't even have a CD player on the top or anything. It's just a tune, and it's basically a big old amplifier. Actually, it's another amplifier. And I tell you, this is the way I usually buy my amplifier. I actually bought an amplifier for $10, my Panasonic. But I like this General Electric actually pretty much better, because of it's newer and it sounds better. And there's, like I said, there's some kind of weirdness going on with the one I got for $10. There's like, you can't like really cut the radio off, and there's like this sound in the background. So now we should be listening to this General Electric, and I will play some music on here, and I will give it a test for it does record from the radio, and if you plug a CD player in it, it will record from a CD player. So it was a good buy for $6 and some change. So I'm going to go on and finish the rest of my day. So I hope you guys have a nice weekend. Later. Okay, now we're going to get to hear the radio. This is going to be in 2 parts here, because this is a lot of stuff I have to show, and you know, so be it. Here